mustn't speak!
I remember your Gom Jabbar. Now you'll remember mine. I can kill with a word.
And his word shall carry death eternal to those who stand against the righteous. Muad'Dib. Russell no longer needs the wielding module.
Muad'Dib had become the hand of God fulfilling the Fremen prophecy. Where there was war, Muad'Dib would now bring peace. Where there was hatred, Muad'Dib would bring love, to lead the people to true freedom and to change the face of Arrakis.
We Fremen have a saying. God created Arrakis to train the faithful. One cannot go against the word of God.
If one would open up such truth as the truth of God to the people, I do think that he's within his right to stay out of the sight of the people until he has won everything to himself, as the Bible referred for us to it like this, that he's something like a king looking for a kingdom, and that he go and he visit the people, and then he leaves the people and goes away and wait until the time when that he can secure the kingdom. Then he returns to the people that he had made himself manifest to. So I think that is a pretty good answer. He would be equal with that one that created the heavens and the earth. And he would have the power and the infinitive wisdom to make his word be as the first one. And this is the man we have before us today, to whom praise is due. Master Fard Muhammad is that man that have the wisdom or the knowledge excuse me, of how the creation took place in the first.
After the first God, we have factual till now peeping into some of his art work and finding in the root of this art work a way to change up the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
This is why, again, that it is promised to you and me a new heaven and a new earth. Some of us said that's spiritual. Believe? Yes, it is at the present time. I'll bear you witness. But it will be real one of these days. Because this one, being equal in the knowledge of the first one, is capable of building him a new one.
Yes, sir.
As the Holy One teaches us, he can remove this and build a new one. Because he don't have to get a copy of the school. His word is sufficient.
Yes, sir.
And this is the man we have before us today, to whom praise is due. Master Farad Muhammad is that man that have the wisdom or the knowledge, excuse me, of how the creation took place in the first place. What I mean, the creation of the universe, how it took place, and how life and everything began, down to 6,000 years of Mr. Yaqub and his world, and the knowledge of the world to come, of which he himself is the God of. He's the God of the next world. He's planting it now. And that world that he will set up, we see now gradually merging in, will be forever. There will be no change in that one. Because, well, the scientists just don't see through the future any other change. And they don't have too much knowledge of his change, as he has not let go yet. He brought me up pretty close, but he has not as yet opened up, as we have in Bible and Quran. I have not seen and I have not heard, and it has not entered into the heart of us what that he will do. But we get little inklings now. We are right in his time. And we do know that he's going to bring about a complete change. As I study now, for 33 years after his coming, I have learned my own self from study of his words, what he said to me. That it won't be a world like we see today, nothing of the kind, not even to the Orthodox Muslim. Their world will not even be considered in his world. As the master scientist of God, 6,000 years ago, Mr. Yaqub, he did not make this world, your world, on the basis of our world. We have a complete new world and a new people in you. So will the great Mahdi, Master Farad Muhammad, he will also build a new world and a new people. And he did tell me that how that we would start taking a change in a new people. Now, just exactly what we will look like, I'm not too sure of that, but I do believe that he's going right back at the origin, but he's going to make a better people. What I mean to say, a people that will be more stronger physically, and they will be taught in such way that they can live much longer. Individual will live probably 1,000 or more years. In teaching something about the history, not the history, but about the people on Mars, he often would refer to me that just think of them living 1,200 of our Earth years. He says, and we die in less than 100 years. It gives me an idea that he wants to make a people that will live 1,000 or more years.
The Son of Man, then shall the King be unto them on his right hand. He's now the King. He was the Son of Man at the end of the place. But when he gets them separated,